Sorry about that, folks. The power went out on my end.
Anything business.
So yeah, it went out for a little bit, but it got fixed. It was like for like a couple of minutes. I absolutely hate the power company here in, where I live, Luma Energy. I hate those guys with a passion. They don't do any. They don't do anything in here. Or they just.
Sorry.
They call it power management, but they're not. Anywho, hopefully we can finally continue with it before I lose my. Before I rip my hair out.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Yeah, we're sorry for that, everyone. I don't know why the power just decided to shut off.
And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Yeah. Anywho. Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Between your audacity and her heterodoxy.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Nina, might as well rewrite the question here, since we can get. I didn't get the chance to read it for him, but I'll read it after I finish this scene.
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
And okay. And Latino just grabs Lilac and Sydney and sits them on his lap. Now, Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall.
Hi, Lamia. Hi, Aaron.
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Oh my god, Paimon.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Oh, falling a little too perfectly.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is,
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something.
Oh, also, Zach, you forgot to do the thing.
Before we look for
Oh,
Zhongli
wait, hold on,
or
give it a second.
let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
what do you mean?
The camera.
I turned it on.
Oh. Up.
Do you see it?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. And I knew I wasn't tripping.
No, I think what happened when you suddenly disappeared when your power went out, Discord was like, I'm gonna shut off your camera.
Well, obviously it will shut off my camera because I got dropped out of the call.
No, what I mean is when you got back in, because I was able to see it before, but I had to push on the thing to turn on your camera on my end for some dumb reason.
And no, Lila, just staying right here on my lap.
Is the cutscene over?
Yes, it is.
Yay, I can finally speak.
Actually, there is one question I've been meaning to ask about this Piplup. How the fuck can this guy speak?
I already
Yeah,
said
I talk about Mystery Dungeon.
Eh, what?
You know, talk about Mystery Dungeon, we can speak.
This ain't Mystery Dungeon.
and no, Sydney, you're not sneaking up either. You stay. You're not staying by me on my lap.
The point is, Miss, the point is that most of us can't speak. I mean, look at the anime. You have Meowth speaking, you have Mewtwo speaking, Slowking speaking.
I could use pants. I still remember that from the movie. Oh my god. Nostalgia. With the slow king going, I could use pants.
Nilon, I did say rewrite the question while the cutscene was playing, but you didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't see any question.
He was gonna give you he was giving you a question, but because my power went off, I couldn't. But because my power went off, and we obviously we couldn't get that question, and now since I had to redo, since I had to put a second version of the stream here, of course it's not here, so I'm telling him to rewrite it. And I'm going, and Latina's it's getting close to Sydney, and and he's biting her neck.
Why does he do that?
Don't worry about it, child.
Okay.
Actually, before I continue, I'm going to get a snack. So, Dylan, rewrite the question in here while I BRB. So, everyone entertain the crowd for me. And no, you girls, and yes, Dylan, you're not using this opportunity to get away from Scratch because he's still there. He's still gonna be there, hugging and holding you too.
Gonna ask. I do wonder what that kneeling guy was gonna ask.
Yeah. Sydney, don't you dare start that ship.
What's a ship?
Okay, so there's different kinds of ship. For one version of a ship, it's a type of boat. But in the context for here, a ship is when you say that about two people being in a relationship. So, like example, Sydney X trying to think, Sydney, what's my Sydney X Kea? That's a ship.
Or Gabby X Kaya. But anyways, I'm back, folks.
Hey, Cayman! Welcome!
Hey, Cayman, welcome to the stream.
Oh my god, somebody called Gabby Gablin. She is a. Oh my. No, I just pictured her being like a little goblin.
You have to think. Cap and Warrior for coming up with that name.
I heard him in the distance. He said you're welcome.
And Sense too. Dan was also involved in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for the question.
Oh, there it is. Question to Pippa. What do you think of humans in the Pokemon universe?
Oh, they're just there and that's it. I really don't have any mutual feelings.
So now you have a human for a mom, so...
Yes, that's true.
Ah, my cookies!
Cookies?
They're broken, but they're okay. 5-second rule.
Oh, you dropped the cookie.
They're broken, but they're okay. 5-second rule.
Cookie. And I grab Lilac.
Thank you
Hey,
for...
Latino, we got a runner.
Thank you for holding her for me. Now just gonna take her and Sydney with me. So I'll see you guys later.
Okay. See you, Latino. Don't eat all the cookies, Gabby.
Leave some for everyone.
The location written down on this piece of paper. And
Come on,
they
this
look
is a
really
good
mad at
one.
us, too.
Here you go.
Terra Smash!
Here's a cookie for you, Piplup.
Hey, go Baron Punch!
Thank you.
You're welcome, you cute little Pingu.
Don't get frostbite.
Don't get frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay, Neelan said, question to Piplup. Do you think you'll evolve in the future?
The question specifically for the people who own me.
Dodge this.
We don't
Don't you mean the people who take care of you?
own you, son. We adopted you, remember?
Well, that's what I meant to say, but I guess I put in the wrong words. But the point is that it really depends on my parents.
Well,
Well,
we're
knowing how much love... Oh, sorry.
I was only gonna say that's we're leaving that for his choice. If he wants to grow big and strong, or if he wants to stay small and cute.
Let's end this quickly.
Wait, hold on. I see a certain someone in the chat that I want to say something to real quick. Hey, Emmy, if you're watching this right now, take your time, Bernier. I had to say it one time for this. Only she's gonna get the joke.
Terra Smash!
She gets it.
Unfortunate fault.
I got the ending song to Persona 4 Golden stuck in my head.
Should get careless.
I've been on a Persona kick lately. Please help.
Let's move. Cook this through.
Could you
I mean,
imagine if they
I mean,
did?
you're playing Reload. You just done playing for Golden with your nephew, and now you're playing Strikers as a stream.
Yeah, and I still gotta play Tactica.
That's the
Huh?
one. That's the one Persona game I had to play aside from Arena.
Yeah.
Also, cutting real quick.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
Oh, it looks like they're copying the patterns on the talisman.
I haven't seen this pattern before. But where?
Forgery!
Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of
Oh
Permission.
God, I don't want
achieving a
SpongeBob
similar
quotes in my
effect.
head. No.
Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
I mean, oops, sorry, I forgot to forget the cutscene.
That's fine. Seems to fit. Well, I'm not choosing a. I'm in an option right now, so you can say what I can say something right now you want.
Okay. So Neelan said I don't want to play Persona 5 Tactica. I don't like the layout. Actually, I did play a little bit of Tactica. And, I mean, the way that it's set up, it's different. Especially since you can only have, like, 3 people on your team.
And
But,
besides, it is canon to the Persona 5 story, so you kind of had to see it as either see it or play it to get more of the story for the Phantom Thief. But anyway, continue, Mel.
oh, excuse me.
Or female.
I was gonna. Yeah. Anyway, I've played a little bit of Tactica, and yeah, it is a little strange to seeing how it's laid out and everything. And sometimes some of the maps are a little infuriating because you have to do it a certain way, or you're not going to do very well. But all in all, it's actually pretty interesting. I mean, the whole way that they have different things in there, like the Velvet Room looks like, kind of looks like like it's got a whole steampunk vibe going on in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so honestly, I like how it is so far.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, if the way it plays is the same thing, then what's the sense of playing it? Because it would probably be way too boring if it would have been the normal way.
That's why they always change the playstyle whenever they do a continuation slash spin-off of the series. Anywho, it seems the two are definitely up to something.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Looks like Lilac and Sydney finally accepted fate, and now they're both snuggling up to the Latino.
They accepted defeat. They accepted defeat.
They accepted fate.
Also, since Emmy is still here, I also have to say this. Give me a minute. Be me, be.
Also, Mel.
What?
Since now you finished Frontiers, Nino now it's giving you a Frontier question.
Oh, I didn't think about the end from Frontier. Well, okay, not gonna lie. For the main game, final boss fight with the end, it sucked balls. If I wanted to play a fucking old school destroy like spaceship meteor whatever thing, I would play said old school game.
Ikaruga.
Huh. Yes, I would play that. But this was a Sonic game, so I was kind of disappointed. And I was like, come on. Seriously. Are we actually gonna get a challenge? That's worthy of a Sonic game. Because that part did not feel like Sonic at all.
Well, again, Sonic Team just wanted to try something different. Try something different, which again the final boss is not really that bad. It really isn't. Because I think it was fine.
Flopped.
I think it was fine. They could have done better, yes, but it was fine. It was fine regardless. I still have fun playing.
Yeah.
I still have fun fighting the boss regardless.
My poor hand was aching by the time I beat him. I forgot how many attempts it took me to beat him.
Were
end.
you constantly tapping the shoot button, Mel?
I was until I realized I didn't have to.
You can hold the shoot button.
Yeah, I kind of kicked myself when I realized that I didn't have to spam. I don't know my books. My Animal Crossing fell over.
Alright, real quick, there's gonna be another cutscene here.
Right on time.
Oh, look who it is!
I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It's Fong Li.
So big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
Why do I picture Syl voicing this guy?
So generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
For a few reasons.
Okay, business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He
Uh-huh.
thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than him.
Oh. So you also met with Kuching then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly intelligent.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position.
Oh, she
No
is.
ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the
I
one
mean,
behind
she
the
wouldn't have
constant
made it
expansion of
this
the Jade
far
Chamber.
without being
It's
so
the second
clever.
most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises there.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they're trying to reproduce the sigil of permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
I mean, you need me to pick them?
No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Okay, now that's done. And now Nilon's adds into the question and the Final Frontier DLC email.
Yeah.
Nilon asks, and the Final Frontier DLC email, as in for the final boss, for the final boss.
Now that boss fight, I actually enjoyed that one. That was intense. I was literally sweating while I was when I was playing that, and I was like, "Fucking finally! This is the way I wanted it for the main game." It was beautiful.
Do you know that
Very,
do you
very
know, if I
beautiful.
remember correctly, did you know that in the original Sonic Front and the original ending, originally all Sonic was supposed to team up with all of the Titans to defeat the end, not just Supreme, but with the rest of the with the rest of the Titans, most likely being piloted by Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, most likely.
So, basically, Transformers Sonic Edition. You know what Transformers is?
and Latino just cuddles with Lilac and Sydney. Oh, cutscene.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
That was Barbara's little song.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Come on, we can do it.
No, Cindy, no, Cindy. Latino has you in his grasp. You cannot escape from him.
If they keep trying.
Cindy is stubborn.
Is it weird that the minute I saw her, the word stubborn actually appeared to my face?
But here's the thing about Latinos. They're even more stubborn, so he's not, so the more stubborn Sydney gets, the more stubborn Latino gets. And Latino just bites Cynthia on the neck.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
And you!
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
What's her?
Paimon can't remember.
Hi, man. Her name is Ganyu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
The chestnut journal is probably a glitch, so it's probably a glitch because remember the thing did you remember the the stream did got caught up by a blackout, so there it is. It's fixed.
Yep.
Anywho, isn't it a secret? So perhaps you just assume we knew.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
No, Latinos just wraps his arm around Cindy and he's not letting go.
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden.
Didn't it? You keep trying to get it. Do you want Latino to turn werehog? Because if he turns werehog, then his grip is gonna be even stronger and heavier.
What's a werehog?
Basically, if a hedgehog turns into a werewolf, pretty much.
So a bigger furry.
Yeah, you can say that. Also, Mel?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we got a new sim for Ganyu.
Oh.
Ethan, got a sim for Ganyu.
And I see Uko doing the face emoji thingy.
Welcome back to the
As a
stream, Uko.
mortal, I've never dared to imagine
Yeah.
Liyue without
If
Rex
Ethan
Lapis.
says for Ganyu,
But as an
doesn't that
adeptus,
mean that
I think I
wait,
will
how do I say
eventually
this?
come to grips with reality.
Hold on.
I guess
Hold
you
on.
say that we got
Since
you
Rex
on
Lapis
4K?
has passed, the time
Yep,
of Liyue's
that from-
contract with
hold
the
on real
gods and
quick.
adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say as an adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Don't worry, Nilan. If you don't have any feelings for Ganyu, you can still say that she's you can still say that she looks adorable because look at her, she clearly is. Am I right, Mel?
Yeah, she is, and this girl actually overworks herself and needs to take a nap every once in a while.
Hmm. So you have chilling.
She
That
over,
that that explains the horns.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day.
yeah.
You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies?
In fact, this
I
poor
also
girl
know where
works
wild
herself so
glaze
hard
lilies can be
she
found.
will fall
See,
asleep on her
I've just
feet.
picked one myself. Here,
Mm-hmm.
you may have
Now,
it if you
please,
wish.
that'll log it.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Strongly, you seem suited to work in an agricultural department.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in
I'll be
Liyue.
right back. I got a call.
I've had enough
All right.
ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Also, Secretary might see you there. You also started simping for Ganyu, eh? Alright, I guess. Alright, I guess that's been long enough. Come on, Peplov. It's time for bed.
Okay.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, and it was nice seeing you guys.
And not that it just took Peplov away. Alright, so who's coming up next? Oh,
It is I who has showed up.
hey! How's it going?
I am good.
Oh, that's good.
Still a bit salty from the Among Us bit from earlier, but other than that, I am fine.
This is Gamma, folks.
Greetings to all. Eve 102 Gamma, reporting for stream service.
Everyone's saying hi to you.
Oh, greetings to all in the open chat or the stream. My brain isn't working.
Do you mean your what's it called again? Do you mean your core memory bank?
Yes, I guess that is the technical term for a robot brain.
So, so after the Among Us stream, the movie there, how has it been? How was your day, Gamma?
To put it in a short short summary, after the Among Us shit, I went to go release some of my Steam out by doing a lot of target
Word on the road.
practicing. Then after a good few hours, I went to a chow garden to raise some of the chows that I had been taking care of for the past few years.
Nice. And the Tina just turned into a werehog, so now his grip is stronger and heavier. Nice. You asked for that, Sydney.
And then after that, I got a call saying that there was a Genshin Impact stream.
Yes.
So then I came here. So yeah, I am here now.
Ethan is asking, how is he back after so long?
As much as I would like to answer that question, that is classified. I am so sorry if that was not the answer you wanted.
The point is that he's here, he's back. Everyone should be happy.
And ever since I came back from the, what is it called again? It is where a lot of the scrapyard, that's what it is. When I was found from the scrapyards, a new creator took my old body parts, and long story short, decided to revamp my body to be a lot more, what is the word? Present day use? I don't know the exact words.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
To the person asking
We should
for
ask around.
Sanzi, they are
Just
not
to be
here
safe.
at the moment. However, he did send me a message saying that if my hun asks about the stash, just as long as she returns it the way it is, she's allowed to use it for now.
Also, Cindy, just give it up. Just give it up, girl. Latino's already gone werehog, so there's no point for you to keep trying anymore. Once he holds that grip, there's no way to move it.
Also, to anyone who is interested about some of the things I am done, my memory bank is messing up again. As I was trying to say, if anyone wants to ask me a few questions, I will try to my ability to answer your questions.
But make sure to not just focus on him. Make sure to focus on anyone in this stream. You should focus on one person.
Precisely.
Anywho, there's a cutscene going on here, so give me a second as I do this.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
We can't just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Sorry, Zach. I think I'm gonna have to crash early tonight.
What happened?
It's nothing bad. It's just since I ended up waking up early this morning, it's like I ended up it took a lot out of me for the day.
Alright. Well, do your outro and then you can dip for the night.
Okay. Well, everybody, this has been Melodia Valentine saying, may the light in your heart shine forever. Farewell for now, my friends, until the next time. And here I go off to sleep. Wee.
That was the sleepiest wee ever. Anywho, Sydney, don't you even try to be dominant with Latino? Trust me, let's just say he's going to Uno reverse that in an instant. So don't even try with Latino. Don't try with Latino. Anywho, there's only one place he would go. Okay, so we just reached the part where there's going to be a massive battle, a massive battle. So, and I remember that this battle is big. So, what I'm going to do now is gonna start grinding before I actually take on this battle. So now I'm gonna start going over. I'm gonna start going over leveling ups and rank up so I can actually get this started. We're stopping the story for now.
Let the training montage music begin. That is facts, my friend. A lot of training, stuff like this requires music. So what is your exact plan to start your training?
Well, to do side quests and all. Gonna start doing side quests and other stuff so I can get level and materials so I can actually rank up my character.
That is a good start, my good sir.
Okay. Now, since we're gonna be doing cuts, we're gonna be doing cycle, we can now, and most of, these are not even gonna be dialogue, so we can speak now. We don't even need to speak in this. We can speak in this dialogue. So, anywho, now to keep us talking, anyone want to say something, or ask us questions or something?
That is sad to hear, Miss Emmy, but we are still happy that you were able to join us for the stream. Or streams, in this case.
Yeah, because blackout. But anyways.
So if you people have any questions for us, this will be your time to ask us questions during the training session.
What is my favorite Genshin Impact character? I'm not really sure. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of good characters in here. There's a lot of good characters in here, especially those who I haven't even seen yet. So it's not, it's like, it's undecisive.
Also, this Emmy person has said in the chat that she has sent you information.
I know, I saw it. I saw it, don't worry.
I am just making sure.
No, I'm telling Emily specifically that I saw the information, so don't worry, girl. I got you.
Okay then. I got me a question. I have a question that says, to Gamma, what are your thoughts on Amy? That is sort of a touchy subject. Long story short, when I was found, it is revealed that some of my memory did get a little messed up. However, some of the important memory was able to be fixed up. And one of the important memories was meeting Amy for the first time. However, I don't know where that Amy has been since the events of Sonic Adventure.
Last time she was at a place called Starfall Island, where she had to deal with her being a cyber ghost.
So basically, from what I can remember from my memory bank, Amy is a good person, and I'm happy she was able to free me from Dr. Pingus's controls.
Dr. Pingus?
I may be old, but I have picked up on a lot of new things as of this year. So yes, I am aware of the many nicknames that Dr. Robotnik has.
And Warhawk Latino just bidding Sydney right now.
But thank you for the question, Neilon. No, I did not say Dr. Dick. I said Dr. Pingus.
Of course, it would be Uko who say that.
It actually does make sense because according to my database, isn't Uko the horny one? Of course I do know, Miss Uko. When I first met some of you, I've already done a lot of scanning, and thus, your data is in my databases. So it actually makes sense that I do know about some of you.
Get him!
Also, I will let your hun know about the stash, Miss Lilith.
Dust!
No escape!
Yeah!
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Damn it, hyperthermia, you ruin everything. Also, Secret Doom says body no sir?
That is easily in the top 10 favorite nicknames for Dr. Pingus.
Terra Smash!
There we go. Oh, that's slime. Hyperthermia, it's real!
Cannot relate to hypothermia.
Question to Gamma, have you gotten much better upgrades and more powerful after you were found?
Actually, yes, I have gotten a lot more upgrades. I've actually have gotten a lot of new weaponry and of course a newer model of body despite it looking similar. While it is similar to my old model back in the adventure games, it is still new and refurbished, and thus gave me new upgrades. For example, I am a lot better at flying around. Plus, I also have immunities to certain elements, such as water, electricity, heat, cold weather, and a few others. And as for the weaponry, I have a lot of mostly gun and cannon-based weapons. I still find it funny in the chat. A lot of people are still giving nicknames to Dr. Robotnik.
Because it's funny.
I think I remember another nickname called McPubehair. I don't remember where I heard that one.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember where I heard that one, but I remember someone calling Eggman Dr. McPubehair.
What the fuck? Okay.
And someone mistaken me for Omega. I was expecting this.
This is not Omega, this is Gamma.
Thank you for the got my memory big again. God damn it.
Anywho, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, thank you for clarifying on who I am.
No problems.
And I have another question from Neilon. It says, have you met Omega? If so, what are your first impression of him? I actually did meet Omega one time. And long story short, we are considered robot besties.
Well, that's good.
We both share the same motives and similar traits, like hating Pingus.
The Pingus thing.
I can't help it. I watched that one episode of that one cartoon, and ever since then, the word Pingus has been engraved in my memory bank.
Epica when people
So sorry.
Epica when people put because of the wording, because he said snooping as usual, I see.
Also, this might sound a little bit funny to some of you, but I actually own a wallpaper of the Pingus Pringles picture.
Pingus Pringles.
Yes, I do own it, because I think it was super funny the first time I ever heard it, and thus I actually went to a comic book store and asked for a poster of it.
And little bit's like, did I hear that correctly?
Yes, you did hear that correctly.
Is this?
And if you are wondering, blame the internet.
Always the internet.
I mean, I am a robot.
I know, but I'm saying it's always the internet, right?
Exactly.
Lilith is loving this right now.
Well, I am happy that she is happy about the comedic factor that Dr. Pingus has so many nicknames.
I'll race you there. No one escapes my sight.
So we're coming up with the name Baldy Nulcer, but then someone made it better by saying Baldy McNulcer.
It started with Baldy McNosehair, but then the internet was like, let's just make a lot of nicknames for him, like Dr. Fatass. I think another good one I heard was Dr. Diabetes.
I think that's Uko who made that one, I think.
reward on the road.
Ugo, oh my god, got the diabetes.
And yet somehow, despite his fat ass, he is still able to outrun Sonic.
I mean, the dude eats a sandwich, so.
But still, how is it that Sonic cannot catch up to him?
Easy. Easy. And obviously, this will obviously kill the joke, but easy. Sonic lets him get away.
A reward on the road.
I hate to say it like this, but that sounds like a skill issue.
Okay, choose. Nah, he just doesn't like to make things easy.
Now that just sounds a bit stupid.
As Sonic states, what would make a good adventure without challenging? Without some challenges. Adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
I do respect the blue burr. Oh my god, I hate my memory bank. Oh my god.
The blue burr.
I meant to say the blue blur. While I do respect him, his motives are a bit questionable.
Adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
That may be true, but then again, this is Dr. Pingus. Not to mention he has his classic self, Dr. Pingus Jr.
Oh yeah, Robotnik Jr. from the show.
Don't remind me of that fat ass.
Well, he ended up being good after. He ended up being good in Friends with Sonic. Remember that?
Touche, I guess.
And he got into a relationship with the show's version of Breezy.
Yes.
And before anyone says who and before anyone says what's it called again, bestiality, and if you guys remember correctly, Robotnik Jr. and Breezy are robots. They're robots. So one is made to be a movie, and the other one is meant to be a human. But they're robots regardless. So no bestiality there either. Anywho,
Is true. They were made from man, let alone someone who looks like a squaw.
Because Cindy funny.
Exactly.
And besides, we cannot admit that Eggman is one of the best villains in gaming history.
And what still kind of gives me a question mark here and there is that his first ever boss battle was him recreating a wrecking ball scene from that one music video.
I'm sure that came before that song.
And of course, the wolf says that it is clutch because bias and insertion.
Terra Smash!
So
I mean,
of course you would be biased.
I mean, if you want clutch, I can give you clutch. That's my tip on voicing clutch. You're welcome, folks.
Memphis, Tennessee. All right, from the Snapcube channel.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Quick!
I'm just waiting for Ugo to react to what I did.
Is probably blushing at the moment.
I'll race you there!
Welcome to the Tilted Towers. We also got another question. It is for the both of us.
Oh yeah, oh there's Ugo reacting.
Not so hard!
Oh, what the fuck, Ember?
He wants an encore.
Oh, if you want clutch, Ugo, you might get your wish granted, little girl.
Made her die. Anyway, let me answer the question real quick. It says, for Zack and Gamma, what was the most difficult challenge that Eggman gave you?
Funny enough, the death egg from the death egg robot from Sonic Forces, it actually was challenging when I first played it.
Terra Smash!
And as for me, the hardest challenge that I was given was the final battle in my story when I had to fight my brother, Mach 2.
Ready, steady, go!
Oh, I made her die and unite.
Is what we call an oof.
Sorry, Ugo. Sorry about that, Ugo.
I would like for someone to take a picture of this, because it's actually kind of funny.
I'm so sorry, Ugo.
Anyway, I have another question. It says to Gamma, what is your opinion on Infinite the Jackal? One word. Weak.
I say, well, even though it's not my question to answer, I should say, wasted potential. Because he's a good villain. He could have been a good villain. But of course, with the game being rushed in the death and the death team being and the writers not being good, well, you know how it is.
Well, he is also weak, considering that, to be honest with you, I think Infinite, well, like you said, he had a lot of potential. His concept and design is cool. But there are a few things that ruin him. For example, the fact that he was willing to join the fat fucker just so he could get his revenge on Shadow.
Actually, no, you got it wrong there. Sorry, buddy, but Infinite already joined Eggman by the time that Shadow kicked his ass, because he led the power because Eggman, being the silver tongue man that he is, convince Infinite to join them.
That's embarrassing. But not just that, he also was willing to give up his own identity to wear that mask. While the mask itself is cool, the fact that he only wore it just to be stronger, and I quote, is embarrassing. Not to mention, he just sounded like a fucking brat. So basically, my overall opinion on Infinite is basically wasted as fuck potential, and we may never see him again. Thanks
Nah.
to the...
Yeah, canonically he dead. He dead.
Yeah, good luck coming back from that one, bitch. Also, I now feel like I'm gonna get questions of certain minions that Eggman owns.
Mm-hmm. Oh, real quick. Gamma?
Yes.
To get this one out of the way, since I know people are gonna be doing this, question for you, and on my behalf, what do you think of technically your newest younger sister, Sage?
Sage?
Mm-hmm.
That is a bit strange. I don't have Sage in my program base.
Because she's
Would you mind giving me a refresh?
Sage was this AI that Eggman created to help him with the Starfall Island, and because of the cyberspace, he was able to make a physical body for herself that makes her look like a young, cute little girl with white hair and a long black robe.
Oh, the girl from Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, her.
My overall thoughts? They're kind of mixed, honestly. On the one hand, she is created by Eggman, and thus I hate that. But on the other hand, I don't find her that bad, honestly. So basically, mixed results.
Okay.
If you're wondering what happened to Coconuts, he is in the scrapyard. That's all you need to know.
And what about what about the other two?
Right, and Grounder,
Yeah.
that is a bit interesting, because when I was brought back from the scrapyard, I actually went back there a few months later. But surprisingly, their remains were gone, but Coconuts remained there. So my best theory as of now is that they are either being remade or they were just taken away. But Coconuts remains at the scrapyard.
That is very interesting to know.
So who knows? Maybe I'll run into them again. Maybe I will see them. And who knows? They still might be loyal, or they may have changed their ways.
Yeah, who knows? Also, Ugo said that she's going to commit something illegal for that clutch impression that I did.
I am not surprised.
And Latino keeps nomming on Sydney. Stop, girl. What did we tell you about being dominant? Are you gonna listen, girl?
If you want, I could spray her with my water gun.
That's also gonna get Latino wet. I actually, that might give certain girls that might give certain girls quite a view.
I mean, I am leaving it up to them, and I guess you in this case.
But do it.
I didn't catch that.
I was saying something, and then the fucking hammer for Tui guy up in behind me.
Right there.
Of course. But anyway, are there any other questions you would like to ask us, chat?
Let's end this quickly. Almost.
In a strange way, yes, I do remember Cream. However, in Sonic Adventure, she was only a cameo character, not a playable one.
Yeah. That's because,
However,
that's because of the DX version of the game where they decided to make her a cameo flying around the city.
Yep, that was technically her first debut. But then
No, not technically, because the director's cut version of Sonic Adventure was released a long time after Sonic Advance 2 already came out. Which Advance 2 is her actual debut game.
I was actually going to say that. I was gonna say that it was technically her first 3D view introduction when she was in 3D, but
yeah, true. And Lila said the sage is adorable.
that is fact.
What time is it? Oh. Well, looks like we reached the end mark. So let me just do this real quick, and then we're gonna go back to camp, and we're gonna go back to camp real quick, and then end it.
So to everyone in chat, this is your last chance to ask questions before the stream ends.
Actually, I just arrived to the camp.
Oh wait, there is a question. Let me answer it real quick. This is from Uko, and it says, "Is Scratch and Grounder in the same boat as Coconut?" Well, like I said earlier, when I went back to the scrapyard a few months after being remade, their remains were gone, but Coconuts remained at the scrapyard. So I honestly don't know what happened to them. All I can guess is they were taken and they're going to be renewed, while Coconuts is remained at the scrapyard due to him being insufficient.
But anywho, don't worry, we already answered the question. Wait, it's a stream delayed? Hold on.
If only we had some help here.
Hold on, is the stream delayed? I'm checking on my tablet real quick.
This is your last chance to get a last-minute question. So think of a question and hurry up.
If only we had some help here.
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
Yeah, I think it is delayed.
Alright. Oh, well, Uko already found out that we actually realized that we did a thing. Alright, so... Alright, folks, so this was it for tonight's Genshin Impact. Sorry what happened. So sorry about what happened earlier because with the blackout and all that shit happened. So the whole blackout thing, it really started to annoy me for a bit. But anywho, I hope everyone had fun regardless. Now Therefore, I say the goodbyes with Gamma. Want to say your goodbyes?
This has been E102 Gamma here. Thank you for joining the Genshin Impact stream. I cannot wait to return in future streams featuring this game, along with the other characters.
And this has been Zach the Vampire. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification for more content in the future. Comment in the video down below and let me know what you guys think of the Genshin Impact livestream. Oh, and one more thing. Cassini already petted again, petted Latino again. He keeps gonna be nibbling her, and he carries her, and he's taking her to his room. So good luck with that, Sydney. Anywho, subscribe to everyone here as well, especially for Mel and Cap here because they're amazing people as well. And they make good, amazing content on their channel too. So their link will be in the description down below. And I will see you guys tomorrow when we go back to Mass Effect. Until then, hello my fellow multiversal travelers.
This is E102 Gamma signing off.